G'day legends, welcome back to another Friday I've installed. Now this week, we are back on the trusty Everest, and that is why you're here. Now before we start this video, you need to go to your fridge and you need to get yourself a guilty pleasure. It doesn't matter whether it's alcoholic or not, whatever your drinking guilty pleasure is, you need to go and get it, because if you start this install and you do not do the pirate ritual, which is having a beer, then you are gonna have a really bad day. Cheers legends. Righto, so to kick this install off, this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get these products. Now, this is gonna be optional to buy switches or not. So you buy just the bracket, or you can buy it fully loaded, and you're gonna get dual USB, 3 switches, and 2 Andersons, right? Otherwise, you'll get it just blank. So I've gone ahead and put these in already to save some time today, because nobody probably wants to see that. So you're gonna get them, you're gonna get some bolts, and you're gonna get some screws. Now, I'm also going to show you today how to install the molly pocket, because it's really easy and simple. And I think both of these should be brought as a pair, because if you've got your switch panel in there and then the pocket, you can throw, if you get your phone or torches or whatever on charge, you can just sit them down in the pocket so not bounce all around the cab. So very, very good, handy little one. Okay, so first you're going to need for this install is 2 tools. Phillips head screwdriver and a 3mm Allen key. 3mm? Yes, 3mm Allen key. That's what you're gonna need for this install. So we're gonna start by grabbing this bad boy here. Now you're gonna notice this little drop down tab at the bottom. This is to clip in to the vent here. So we're gonna head over to the car now. We're gonna take probably, no, 1, 2. We're gonna take 2 screws. You can put 4 in, but I'm just gonna put 2 in with you. And we'll head over here now and have a look. Rightio, so as I was saying with this lip here, we've got a, you want to sit this up in here, and you'll see how it sits nicely. You'll see here now, if I put my finger on there, it's not falling because that tab actually drops into the vent that's there. So you need to be very careful. So what I like to do is just push it up like that, so it's pretty well snug where it's going to go, and then you just guide it in, and then boom, it's in there. It's where it needs to be. Then you hold that up with one hand, screw. Right there, we got the screw. And we're just gonna go in here. Bit of pressure, righty-tighty. Should have done it with the gun, because it would have been easy, but just trying to show you guys how cool I was. There we go, a little bit of pressure. Screw in righty-tighty. And I got 1 screw in. So we do need to put all the screws in. I'll put them all in. So that one's in. We'll do this one here. Oh, at the top there, it's very dark. These cars with their blacked out interiors are bloody dark, eh? A little bit of pressure on the righty-tighty, and then it takes up, and you just bloody screw them in. Beautiful. Now be careful too. So you want to keep an eye on it if you've got no feel for it. Once it takes up, like once it goes in, it hits the face, just a little bit, maybe a 1/4 of a turn more, done. If you keep going, you're just going to strip the plastic out, which is not what you want to do, because you're obviously cutting a thread into the plastic. No, it's pretty good, so we're going to put these side ones in. So let's pull the seat belt to the side, screw. And then away it goes. And it just took up some tension then. Beautiful. And the same here. Find another hole. There it is. Do the same again. A little bit of tension. Get him going. And then free to just screw away. And you're just going to make sure when you screw it in, you take up all this bloody slack in the plastic. Here. So anyways, now we've got that bit in there, we grab our switch panel, a switch plate that we've already played with earlier, this way up. We drop this in, Allen key, head bolt, these will be M6, these ones are M5, but we're changing M6 to stay uniform with other stuff. That bad boy up there. Now, like everything, you don't just put one in and crank it up tight. You want to get all 4 of them in first, so you don't have it on the piss. And then you can go and crank them up. Is there 4 of them? Oh yeah, there it is. Bloody black interiors, eh? So everything's so dark. So now we've got all 4 in, we can go and nip the bad boys up. Make sure she lines up good, yep. Bloody beautiful, bloody marvellous, man. Marvellous. Pretty good ale. Except I'm getting kind of thirsty. I'm not gonna lie. Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty.
I could have a drink.
Just a quick nip before we have a little sippy cup. Quick nip. Got them up there. Nip him up. Nip, all done, and that there is how you install our little switch panel. Last part of this install is going to be this one. We're going to grab the remaining 4 screws, ting, in our pocket, ting, and I'm pretty good with sound effects. You don't even need to put sound effects in, do you? Ting, with this one, it's very, very easy as well. So you just need to line up. So you can sit in there and go, oh, yeah, I can screw that in like that. But if you look straight down here, might need a bit extra light here for this one. Get a bit extra light in there. So if you look down there, right, you can obviously see now that this isn't lined up with the plastic. So you want to just shimmy it all around and get it so it looks straight and parallel with the plastic, and that's where your pocket wants to sit. Nice and easy. So next step is put some screws in. So same deal again. Just want to hold that so we can get him started. A little bit of pressure, and we just start screwing. Now I've got that one started. Now you've moved it around, but it doesn't matter because my screws stayed in the exact same spot. So now I can probably move that away for a minute and just get him started. My screws marked. And then we just see I've started him. A little bit more pressure just to get him going. Voila. Just like that. Now what would make this easier? If you brought one of those, at Bunnings you can buy a right angle drill bit, so you can start from here and just doink. Perfect. Make life even better. And you can put like, not a drill bit, a right angle drill. These attached to like your bloody impact gun or drill or whatever. Then you put a screw bit in. Would make your life a lot easier.
What could go wrong?
Exactly, screwing holes in the wrong place. As you see, I don't have one because I can't be trusted. So I have to stick to screwdrivers. Apparently I'm not trustworthy enough. I don't understand what everybody is on about. So we don't want to do this one up all the way because we're going to line him back up nice and straight again. And then do the same on this side. Yeah, I can put the long one in here. So I get the long screwdriver. Leave him a little bit loose as well so I can get the next one in and everything stays nice and straight. Oh, that's fucking marvellous. Go right, Al.
You go right.
Some days I impress myself. I go so good that I might go and reward myself by going to the pub for lunch. Okay, if you guys are wondering after that statement, no, it's not Friday afternoon. It's Wednesday morning at like 10 a.m. and here we are doing installs because we've got that much product coming out now that we're just bloody getting into it. Oh man, I could have done that with a long one instead of fighting with the short one. God. Now the guy designed this. I rate it. What he does is he puts the tools into his model when he's doing it to make sure you can actually get them in there and do things up with ease. As you can see, we can feed into there. Probably could have fed that up there. This one I can feed in like that. And that one I can get into here like this. So long screwdriver does work. Foolish me. Didn't trust him and I used a short one. Could have used a long one. So here we are. perfect. And that, legends, is how you install it. Now, as you can see, there's a bloody Anderson plug here instead of there. That is not what you want when you spend $90,000 on a brand new car. You want something like this done, so they're not bloody molesting the back of your car. And happy days. And that's what we're here about. Righto, legends, that's a wrap on this one. Now, if you like this product, down below in the description, you're gonna find a link over to the webpage where you can go head over, grab it, and see all the other great products we do for the Everest and Ranger and blah, blah, blah. And of course, if you did like this content, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the little notification button above for notifications. And of course, leave a comment down below because it makes a huge difference for us and really helps us grow. And if you did like this video, you might like this one, you might like that one over there. Righto, legends, until next week, stay hydrated. Yoo!